Hey, what's up? I don't know who that is, but I found where Scribbles and them are getting busted. I don't think it's right that Eric called the cops on all that, but fuck. I think maybe they're gone now. Maybe that's the tow truck leaving. Fuck, I'm a day late and $1 short. Oh no, there's still some cops down there. I see some blue lights. All the way at the end of the street right here. I don't know, I was thinking the same thing. Like, Eric's like, you're not gonna have my back. I'm like, dude, you sat there and egged it on. You told him to come and like, oh man. See, in that situation, you could have like hit me with the car or ran over my foot. I do not call the cops, dude. I don't give a fuck. You do not call the cops. You're inviting someone to come do illegal shit, saying bring it, and then they show up to do illegal shit, and then you want to call the cops? What the fuck, dude? Like, I don't know what generation some of you guys are from or whatever. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's acceptable in you guys' culture, but it's not. Like, it's not. Straight up, it's not okay, dude. I'm probably gonna have to put my phone down for a second. Might have to park and walk. Oh yeah, see, there's the tow truck. Hang on. Hang on just a second, you guys. Yep, hang on. Hang on. Yep, that's totally it. Hang on, I'm gonna have to park and walk up. Give me just a sec. I'm gonna have to go around the block again because I can't park right there, but that's totally it. I don't know why they pulled into the fucking high school. That was a bad mistake because there's a cop there all the time. Oh, dude. That was pretty dumb. On everybody, I wish I would have called them and been like, you guys know Eric's gonna call the cops. Don't do it. Like, come on. It's kind of obvious. There's kind of like, it's kind of a duh. Like, Eric is a weenie and he even said, I'm gonna call the cops. So, I mean.
Tom Star just subscribed on YouTube.
Who? I couldn't hear what that said. My volume was down. Hang on. I'm gonna get out and walk from right here. But yeah, I think they're probably both going to jail if they're towing the car. Yeah, for sure they are. No stopping. Okay, so that means I could stop right now. Okay. Uh-oh. I gotta check one thing real quick. Hang on, sorry. Okay, good. Alright, we're good. Make sure to leave all the AK-47s at home, but yeah, this is the aftermath right here. They must both be going to jail, dude. Fucking sucks. You'll be able to see if you go on Riverside County Jail's website in just a little bit, all the people that got booked in today. They'll be at Robert Presley Detention Center. Fucking sucks, dude. But, I mean, they were kind of warned, but still, like... Yeah, that's why she's going to jail. That's assault with a deadly weapon. And that sucks because that's a fucking crazy ass charge, dude. That carries a lot of time. They'll be able to bail out. Like, they'll be out of jail by tomorrow afternoon, out on bail, I bet you anything. Because she has a little bit of money, but... yeah. I wonder if one of them's in that car right there. Sucks. Yeah, where I'm from, we don't call the cops, dude. Oh, look, there's the car going on the tow truck. For sure it is. Yeah, I know all parties involved, but I know all parties involved, that's all. Am I on Eric's channel? No, that's my own channel. What? Yeah. Oh no, I did this long before Eric. That sucks. And that's why I can't have Eric's back. I'm not gonna. Number one, I'm not gonna fight a battle that he picked. But number two, I don't affiliate myself with calling the cops, dude. Like I said, they could have ran my foot over with the car and I wouldn't have called the damn cops. That's just fucking whatever. Whatever. Yeah, both of them got locked up. Him and his wife. For sure. Me too. I can't stand pop colors, dude. But it is what it is. Yeah, I tried to call him when they were on their way down too, and he didn't answer. I was gonna tell him, you know Eric's gonna call the cops. Don't do it. Like, it's not worth it. Just stop, dude. I don't know. The people I'm affiliated with, like, calling the cops is not cool at all. It's like highly looked down upon. But it is what it is. This is going to be an expensive mistake. Both bail, fucking attorney fees, impound fee for the car. Fuck, who knows what kind of fines or what kind of shit the fucking crimes are going to carry. Yeah, I know. Eric went out and told her to call long before. That's why I tried to call them when they were on their way over to tell them stop. Like, just stop, dude. Don't do that. Just turn around and just chill. But yeah, dude, that's gonna be an expensive fucking exactly. Bail, lawyers, impound fees, time off of work, costs incurred. Bullshit that comes along with it. That's a fucking... I learned my lesson a long time ago when it comes to these things. That's why, I mean, you guys all told me to beat up Eric a bunch of times, but I'm like, nah, I think I'll just chill because I don't want to go to jail. Yeah, they'll be out today. They'll both be able to bail out. Their bail's only going to be, I don't know, hers might be more. That's attempted assault with a deadly weapon. It actually is what it is. Assault with a deadly weapon. That's the car is a deadly weapon, and that's like running towards somebody. That's the assault. So you can see it. Go to Jim's Pub JIMSPub.com. JIMS, Jail Information Management System, Public, PUB, JIMSPub.com. You could look them up. It's Riverside County Jails thing. I know, where's Rel? Rel, you better go bail out Miss Scribbles if you want her. Yeah, I know, and then the Stroke-Off's mom, come on, dude. She's fucking had enough of this shit. Now her mailbox got run down. Fuck, that's like... I know she didn't hit him, but just the act of like steering towards somebody in a rage like that, that's assault. That's why she's in jail. It's assault. And she drove over there. That means she premeditatedly did it. It's not like this just happened. She planned to do that, so... Yeah, their mom doesn't do this. I'm not one of these fools. I've been in trouble. I've done my fair share of jail time. I'm not a fucking idiot. And I'm not a cop caller, but I'm not, Trust me, Eric's done plenty of stuff in the last week that he could have gone to jail for a fact. Him acting all crazy and throwing Kellogg's bike in front of the store and then swatting at the fucking store employees, that's disturbing the peace and vandalism and all kinds of shit. He could have gone to jail for that. And it's on stream, but it's not attempted murder. Attempted murder, there has to be a GBI, gross or great bodily injury. There's no great bodily injury, so it's not attempted murder. Animal cruelty. What? Cruelty against gnomes? Violence against gnomes? That tow truck operator is a tool. He had the whole thing, the bed totally straight out, extended as far as it could go. And then the Jeep all like on the ass end of it. There's the cops leaving. Fuck. Rel, if you're in the chat, you better go bail out Miss Scribbles. No, scaring him with the car in a rage, that's the thing. They plan to come do this. They hit the... trust me, that's not just... That's assault with a deadly weapon. I know what the fucking... You might as well just call me the jailhouse attorney because I've seen all these scenarios before and I know what they carry, trust me. The cops, I drove by earlier and the cops were out there. The lights were on and shit. I figured they would have... I could have got this way earlier, dude, but I went the other way. I figured they would have went towards the freeway like, you know, your average... Anybody else would have. I know I would have drove towards the fucking freeway and been gone, but... And then not gone home. That's the other thing. You don't go home. Because they'll be waiting for you at home. I mean, you'll have to fess up to it eventually, but...
El Nombre just subscribed on YouTube.
El Nombre. That's a good one. El Nombre. That means the name. Oh my God. Can't believe these people. I tried to call them, dude. I tried to call them on their way down to tell them, don't do it. Don't fucking do it, but they didn't answer. They probably wouldn't have listened to me anyway. So, I tried to do my job, but man. Yeah, without the mace is the great equalizer, unfortunately. Until somebody runs up to you with goggles on and fucking breaks your wrist spraying mace. You know, your mace spraying wrist. Then what do you do? Yeah, I mean, Yeah. Eric's all like, so you have Scribble's back? I'm like, I don't have either of your backs. You guys are both acting like fucking kids, dude. This is just fucking ridiculous. Like, and if you're gonna try to get Eric, that's not the way, dude. That's really not the way. You know he's gonna call the cops, so, I mean, I don't know what to say. No, he didn't surprise me with the mace. I knew he had the mace the whole fucking time, dude. Come on. You think Eric's gonna go into that without mace? Come on, dude. Of course not. Of course not. Goes without saying. Oh. That goes without saying. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, that goes without saying, dude. The mace is, that's obvious. But anyway, yeah, I want to see what their charges. You could see their charges in just probably about, I'm gonna say like 3 or 4 hours from now on Jim's Pub. You'll be able to see what their charges are. All you need is their name, unfortunately. Yeah, you're right. I see, a lot of people get maced unnecessarily. Unfortunately, theirs a little bit better. Yeah, I gotta change the IPR on my truck right now because when it gets hot, it makes it just JIMSPUB .com, I believe it is. Or if you just search Google for Jim's Pub, it'll come up Riverside County Jail, blah blah blah, inmate search or whatever. Click on that's the one. Apply the unk spray. Yeah. Can you put link, Josh? Go to Google and search for JIMSPUB. If you're not able to do that, figure it out. You're going to have to figure it out. Shouldn't be too hard, though. You're right. That would be fucking crazy. Yeah, that's the link. Fuck, man. It's very simple. When people come, I call the cops. That's Eric's motto. So, no, he'll be fine in there. I mean, he's not going to be in. He won't even see population. The way it works in Riverside County is there's so many people waiting to go to jail. You'll be down in the holding cells for 2 to 3 days, depending on, how many people are coming in. So I'd say right after the holiday, probably 2 to 3 day wait to get housed. He won't make it. She'll bail him out. I guarantee you she's going to bail him out immediately. But his mom and his brother wouldn't bail him out. So if she left him in there, technically he'd just have to wait it out for a long time. He really would. Or he'd have to start calling people. But that's the thing. Now everybody's so dumbed down nowadays because nobody remembers numbers anymore because everybody has a cell phone. You get in there and you're like, fuck, what's this person's number? And you can't remember any numbers. And then you're like, shit. And you can't even get bail bonded out because you don't know anyone's phone numbers, so you can't get anyone to lend you the money, so you're just fucked. Suicide watch? Yeah, when you go to the classification, that's one of the questions they asked you. They're like, do you feel like committing suicide? And the idiots that say yeah, oh my god, they find out the hard way because then you end up in a suicide watch, locked down in your own little padded room. Yeah, it's better just to go to general population. That's the best place you could possibly go. I don't know though. I don't know what. Some people get scared. They say, "Oh, do you have any? Is there anybody from the street that sometimes they trick you into PCing up, and people do it. They're like, "Is there anybody out there on the street that might want to fight you or hurt you or something? Or are you sure you want to be around with all the rough and tough criminals?" And people will be like, "No, I can't handle that." So then they put you in PC. And then you're there with the snitches and the fucking child molester faggots and shit, and woo, that's all bad. Then you can never get out of PC. You can never go back to General Pop. You're fucked for the rest of your criminal career. You gotta hang out with the snitches and the pedophiles. Lame as fuck. But yeah, give me 1 second. I'm gonna drive over to Mike's. I gotta do something real quick though. Uh-oh, I gotta plug my phone in. You know what sucks about being a fucking mechanic is that you work on everybody else's shit so often, you never have time to work on your own. And then your shit starts getting fucking fuckered up. So I gotta do some work on my truck tomorrow. Oh, man. So we're gonna go over by their house now. Uh-oh. Gonna take a second now. Fuck. What's your main? Why is my main banned in your chat? What is your main? No, the starter's fine. If you hear the the starter's turning. Son Banksia. I don't know. The other day, on the 4th, when I streamed with my family and shit, somebody named Space Trans kept timing everybody out. Like, I'd get up to like 20 or 30 viewers, and then boom, they would all get fucking banned. So whoever Space Trans is, yeah, I went and unmodded a bunch of people. I was just gonna drive by. I'm not gonna go over there and hang out. Yeah, that really pissed me off. I was trying to do just a normal little stream and show like 4th of July activity, and then I had people banning a bunch of viewers. I'm like, come on, dude, I don't even do this that often. So whoever Space Trans is can fucking eat a dick and die. Anyway. And somehow I accidentally modded Jake Silver before. I remember when I did that, I accidentally did it. But yeah, he was a mod in my channel, but I ended that real quick. That was just, I'm a rich man. I wish I was rich. I'm not rich. If you don't have like 100 grand to your name, you're not rich. And at this point, I don't even have 10 grand to my name, so I'm by no means rich. But I don't know. Money doesn't always bring happiness. But my family brings happiness usually when I get to hang out with them, so. Oh, that's Viva, huh? Glock in a sock? I forgot. Yeah, that's what it is. The IPR got too hot. That's exactly what it is. Well, I was driving like a fucking wild man on the way over here. But yeah, I gotta get the socket and change it. I have another one ready to go in already. I just need to change it. I'm a diddler. Okay. Provide evidence that I'm a diddler. I could provide evidence that you're a diddler. What do you think about it, Viva? What do you think about all this nonsense? I tried to call your brother and then before they got over here because I was gonna tell him Eric's just gonna call the cops. Don't bother coming down. Don't waste your time unless you want to get in trouble. And yeah, they're gonna get. Are you gonna bail them out? Yeah, I understand. There's been times when my family there's been times when my family, I got in trouble doing what I did or whatever, and all my family just said, nope, sorry bud, you're gonna have to figure it out, stay in there. So I completely understand, I get it. Because Miss Scribbs was driving the car and she used it like a weapon towards it's called assault with a deadly weapon. Even if it's like you say you have a metal baseball bat and you go run at somebody and you swing it at them, even if you don't connect with their face, that's still assault with a deadly weapon. Even though they didn't get hurt, you are assaulting them with a weapon. That's what happened with the car. That's why that's not fucking something to be played with. So, brandishing, well, they didn't have a firearm, so I don't know what they brandished, but oh fuck, I didn't think about that. The DUI part. I did not even think about that. Yep. I know that was really dumb on their part. It really was dumb. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. That was really dumb on their part. It really was. What about the fireworks? I know, right? Oh man. Not for attempted vehicular manslaughter, there has to be bodily injury. There's no bodily injury. Yeah, to get any attempted murder or manslaughter, any of that, there has to be bodily injury. So she'll get assault with a deadly weapon. And maybe a DUI. And maybe some kind of vandalism charge or whatever for the mail. I mean, she'll definitely get charged with conspiracy. Whatever Scribbles gets charged for, she'll get charged for the same with conspiracy because she conspired to give him a ride and do all that. It won't matter who presses charges. The state picks it up. So if the cops know a crime was committed, it doesn't matter if Eric says, I don't want to press charge. That doesn't matter. The cops know a crime was committed. So now the state is pushing it. It doesn't, I don't know if it works like that in all states, but that's definitely how it is in California. Like if they just know that the crime occurred. Yeah, the DA will pick it up for sure. That's what happens. That's definitely what happens. Let's see if this thing will start now. Okay, we're good. Got these narrow ass streets that people park like halfway in the middle. Fuck. It's crazy. That's another reason why I don't drink, because like once you get alcohol in your system, I know how I am and I can't stop. Like right before I did a stream on the 4th, one of the neighbors like came over and was yelling at my brother-in-law, and he had some people with him, and I was like, oh, I had a couple beers in me, and there's no stopping it. I'm like, fuck, we're gonna throw down. Fuck yeah. I was already ready to go. I'm like, fuck it, let's do this. But that's what alcohol does. That's why there's always bar fights and shit, you know? It's like everybody gets a little bit of alcohol in them and they're just ready to fucking fight. They're ready to do something dumb. It's like, come on, man. You gotta... I don't have self-control on alcohol. I really don't. But that's why I don't drink. Works perfectly. Oh, you're not gonna stop. Okay. There's a fake It's Matka. I guess I'm gonna have to mod you. Then you could ban him. Hang on. I'll make you managing mod. Dude, people drive a fucking retarded around here. Let's see if there's still cops. Or is all quiet on the RV? I think the cops are gone. Earlier when I drove by here earlier and there was cops blocking the street like right next to the RV. Eric turned his stream off. Why did he do that? He likes to stream everything. Why did he turn his stream off? I should probably put my seatbelt on though. There's the RV. I'm not stopping, but I'm just rolling by. Eric looked like a werewolf just now. The neighborhood was active as fuck with cops today. Like this whole area, I seen a lot of cops out. I seen a lot of undercovers, a lot of gang unit task force. I'm not sure what was going on, but they were like deep around here, heavily deep. Eric was not arrested. But the way it works is they traveled from somewhere else to go to Eric's home. Eric might still be able to get a charge because he pepper sprayed Scribbles off the property. Off the property. What's it say? No, Eric was not arrested. Don't drink the tap water, Trev. Something's wrong with it. I don't drink tap water here ever. Who's mad? Who's mad? Oh, your phone battery died? I sound mad? I don't know how I sound mad. Yeah, the only thing, Eric, where you did fuck up, you pepper sprayed Scribbles off your property, and that could actually lead to something. Because he didn't attack you. He didn't attack you like you just kind of ran up and pepper sprayed him. So that's like you're attacking him. Yeah, but the DA can still press charges on you later. Oh, what you think you did right. It's the laws that you may have broken the process doing it. And you fuck, come to my house and I'll fuck you up. Blah, you're egging it on. So you didn't break the law. Well, you ran up and pepper sprayed him off your property. He hadn't come on your property yet, and you ran up and pepper sprayed him. I think that, I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Yep. The DA will make that decision. I mean, yeah, exactly. You lured somebody over and then you used a weapon against them. Not if he was on your property, it'd be different, but you were not on your property. You ran up off your property. I'm just saying, dude. I'm not against you. I'm just saying where the law lies, you may have broken a law there, and you'll know. Give it a week or two, you'll know. PERDIKIS. Well, yeah, by luring, you yelling at him saying, yeah, come on, I'll fuck you up. Fucking. That's kind of luring. I mean, you're right. I guess you didn't lure him. He came on his own free will. He did come on his own free will. You got that part right. You didn't say what? You guys were going back and forth and you're saying, you know, I'll fuck you up. Come to my house right now. We'll do this. I mean, Eric, here's what I don't understand. You were yelling at him back and forth saying, come to my house, I'll fuck you up, blah, 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 this and that. That's fine. I don't care about that. But then something happens and you want to call the cops, bro. That's where I just don't agree with it. But you can't use the justice system, weaponize the justice system against people for no reason, dude. No, you wasn't what? You weren't saying, come over and I'll fuck you up? Bro, somebody literally kept playing a dono of the same thing of you saying that. Yeah, the cops did help you. You're right. They arrested him. But that's Eric, that's such a lame cop out, dude. It's such a lame cop out to do that. Like, it's just stupid. You invite somebody to come do illegal, like, come on, I'll fuck you up, and then use the cops against them. It doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that, dude. I mean, maybe for you it works like that, but you know what? He is pretty dumb. I'll give him that. They're pretty dumb. But that's what alcohol does. Alcohol makes you think it's okay to fucking, drive over 30 miles to somebody's house to go do some dumb. That it was pretty dumb. Have to admit it. You threatened to call the cops. That's what I was going to tell them is you're going to call the cops. I knew you would call the cops. I knew that was going to. Why do you think I didn't come over there, Eric? I didn't. It's not that I didn't have your back or I didn't have anybody's back. I'm not going to go somewhere where they're going to call the cops. I'm just. Come on, think about it. Think about it. Yeah. What's crazy now, Eric, is Scribbles does know some pretty stupid, ruthless people that are probably willing to go to jail or willing to go to prison over some dumb shit. So now you're probably going to have to just keep an eye out. I mean, that's all I'm saying. The cops aren't always everywhere. You know what I mean? The cops can't be everywhere all at the same time. You'll walk out of the store one day with your Fireball and a car pulls up and just swoops you up and throws you in the trunk. You never know. Yeah. See, what sucks, Eric, is, even though she swerved with you, she didn't mean nothing by, she wasn't really going to hit you with the car. She wasn't really going to do that. But now she's going to get fucked off worse than Scribbles is. Watch. She's going to get a assault with a deadly weapon charge. So I know she doesn't deserve that though, Eric. She's gonna get fucked off worse than anybody. Probably DUI and probably assault with a deadly weapon charge, and that carries big time shit. She's probably never been in trouble before, so. They'll both be out. They're gonna have to bail out, but their bail is not gonna be fucking. Their bail's not. It's gonna be quite a bit, probably $75,000 or $100,000. You're right. She shouldn't have drove. I tried calling them both when they were on their way over here. They didn't answer. I was gonna tell them, Eric's gonna call the cops. Don't bother coming down. It's a waste of time. You're gonna get in trouble. You're gonna go to jail. But an accomplice, she'll get charged with conspiracy. Yes. So whatever charges Scribbles gets, she'll get the same ones with conspiracy. I know how all this works. Who's frozen? I'm frozen? You guys want to see, Eric, I need your help, dude. Oh, it's effing? I don't know why. Should have good service right here. Eric, bring me a gallon of water. I'm at the end of your street. I need it, dude. See what he says. Sorry, can't help. Eric, where are you at, dude? I need a gallon of water. It's regular water. I'm at the end of your street. Damn, 70 people? That's like the most I've ever had. My audio's cutting in and out. I don't know why. Probably because my phone's like about to die. That's all I could do. He was in here. He knows. Whatever. I could just wait another 5 minutes and I'll be fine. A trip to Best Buy for what? Yeah, these old, especially the Fords. It'll be fine. I got the new part already. I just got to go buy the socket I need. It takes a special socket to change it out. Or I guess I could make the socket. If I knew what size it was, I could just make it, cut it with the grinder. No, they won't show mugshots. Riverside County doesn't do that for whatever reason. I mean, unless you do something really hardcore, then they'll fucking mugshot the people, but they don't let you see the mugshot anyway. They do take one, but they don't let you see it. The public see it anyway. What do you think about that there, Bradley? What do you think about all that shit? Yeah, they leak air. They get a little of those air bubbles in them, and then the truck either shuts off. I know all about those. Put all the new O-rings and shit in it. Yep. Eric's not my friend. He's not helping me. Yeah, when you know someone's going to call the cops, don't actively go over there streaming it. I mean, that's just like, you're asking for it. Like, they know Eric's going to call the cops, and you're still streaming it, and you're still coming over to do that. That's not how, yeah. Got to get the Viton. I'm sure they come in Viton if you buy the rebuild kit or whatever, but, yeah. Was he wearing the cape when he got out of the car? My audio was cutting out. Yeah, going to an old lady's house that's not cool either. Eric, I need a gallon of water. I'm at the end of your street. Can you help me out with that? I need a whole gallon of water. I I know, Eric. You have the cops at your house more than drug dealers and violent serial criminals and shit. No, I'm not gonna leave my truck right here. It'll be fine in a second. Let's see. Nope. Eric, I need a gallon of water. I'm at the end of your street. By Limonite. No, it's a sensor that gets too hot and it doesn't do its job. The truck is not overheating, it's just a sensor. When they get old. My truck's got over 300,000 miles on it. It still runs really good, I mean, when it runs. I just got to put a new sensor in it. I already have the new sensor. Like I said, it just requires a special socket that I'll have to go buy. It has $2.99. Watch, I'll show you. Oops, hang on. $2.98, $8.35. So that's in 1,000 more miles. That'll be 300,000. It's 300,000 miles. But the way I drive it, you might as well double that amount because I drive the absolute piss out of it, and it still runs good. You could put syrup in it, it wouldn't make a difference. It'll be alright. So it happens when you're a mechanic. You spend so much time working on everybody else's shit, you never get to work on your own. Then your own shit starts getting fucked up. Pulled mine up to get under it, replacing the fan motor assembly. Did you do that yourself? It's pretty good for a chick. I know chicks that are like factory Ford technicians, but no, that's pretty. A lot of girls don't get their hands dirty, you know. Eric, where are you at? I need your help, bud. All those times you need my help and I give you jump starts and shit. Just need a gallon of water. You want to get paid to work. They say a good mechanic isn't just expensive, they're priceless. A good mechanic ain't cheap and a cheap mechanic ain't good. It'll start in a second. Nope. Come on, Eric. I need just a gallon of water. I should just walk to the riverbed and get it. What? Scribbles puts on a cape and Eric puts on a helmet. They're pretty much like neighborhood superheroes. I see lights coming up behind me. But they don't look like an RV. You don't think this was the main event? So it's not. Hey, you know your brother better than anybody. Brad, is this how it's gonna end, or will it be continued? To be continued. We're getting there. You tell us. What do you think? Is he gonna let it go after this? Is he gonna learn, or is it gonna get fucking? Fuck, the people I know would not be okay with this whole. It would get dragged on for some more, for sure. I'm just saying, the people I know. No, it's not the main event. People don't realize there's a way. You guys ever heard of a cell phone jammer? You know, if you ever really need to get at somebody and they're gonna call the cops, you just roll up. If they would have rolled up with a cell phone jammer, I mean, nobody'd be able to call. No Espanol.
What's going on right there?
I need a gallon of water.
Shit. I ain't got no water.
Yeah, I just need some water.
Alright.
If you could help me with that, that'd be great. I'll give you a couple bucks.
Let me see if I can find any.
Or do you have any water in the cooler right there? Even just a bottle of water will work. Oh, this guy's gonna give me a bottle of water. Hang on, I'll be right back. Thanks, Eric. Thanks, Eric. Don't ask Eric for help. When you ask Eric for help, he won't be there. Literally, I was at the end of his street for like 30 minutes just now. Yeah, don't ask Eric for help because he won't be there. But yeah, when everybody needs my help, it's like, be here right now, because I need your help. You know what you're doing. You can fix my shit. Well, that may be the case, but Fuck, man. That's just how it is. I'm not gonna complain about it. Setting off car alarms in my neighborhood. Yep. Get used to Eric's disappointment. Yeah. It's alright. I mean, I was already used to it. I didn't expect him to help me. It's alright. I was hoping, man, hopefully I got a pee soon. Going to a better place. A much better place. Dude, I want to go to Burning Man so bad it's not even funny. But some things are happening. I'm supposed to get 50 grand pretty soon. I don't know when exactly, but I can't say I've made any plans, but what else? I don't have a ticket yet, but I don't know. We'll just see what happens. If I get the 50 grand soon, then I guess. Uh-oh. Better turn some light on. I don't even face stream ever. I hate people that face stream and just sit there and complain. Yeah, you know, one thing, they got Victoria's channel banned earlier, and it was like, as much as, you know, everybody, some people like her, don't like her, I think what she does is pretty funny. I mean, she's wrong about things a lot of times. She was pissing me off earlier when she was saying, fireworks are illegal. Bitch, we celebrate illegal. We're gonna light fireworks. That's the American way. That's why we're not from Canada, because we do shit that we want to do here, and we don't worry about Justin Trudeau and all that shit. Anyway, that upset me a little bit. Besides that, though, she means well in her streams, and both of her channels are banned now. I'm not sure how, but fucking sucks. Even last minute, yeah. Well, I mean, I can get the ticket regardless. I mean, I plan on doing that, but oh, dude, I want to go to Burning Man. I've never been either. I've been to so many raves and gatherings and parties and festivals and all that, but Burning Man looks like the ultimate. Like, I got to do that before I die. It's on my bucket list. Once I go to Burning Man, I could die and I'll be like happy. You know, I'll say I lived. I did what I wanted to do in life. Hang on a second. Pull this little cord out. Okay. Yeah, because you haven't lived till you've been to Burning Man. Anyway, yeah, both of her channels got banned, and she actually called me earlier and was like, "What the fuck, man? These motherfuckers." She thinks it's Scribbles and his. I don't know. It could be a lot of people, you know. That I don't know. I personally don't ban people's channels, or I don't like. I don't know. I don't report. You know, whatever. But yeah, she's pretty upset that her channels. And I could see why people are mad, you know, Blackout's mad. They're all mad because fucking she gets, you know, 200 plus viewers sometimes, and they don't. So yep. She stole all their viewers, which is it's how it works sometimes, you know. Anyway, yeah. Oh, you know what? Here's one thing that I'm trying to get this RV at the house next door to Eric's. Hopefully he doesn't get in the way of me doing that. But yeah, there's a really nice RV over there, and the people don't know shit about it. And I told them, I'm like, you know, they're like, oh, we want $5,000. I said, no, that's not going to happen. If this thing were turnkey, maybe you could get that for it, but it needs work. Like somebody's going to have to come and get it running and all that stuff. And then the lady realized I knew what I was talking about. She's like, oh, you're right. Because I told him, I was like, I could probably give you $500 for it. She's like, we were hoping to get $5,000. And I said, no, it's not turnkey, And I could tell whoever owned it, some older guy owned it. He tried to rewire a couple things on it, and it didn't look. I don't know. Who knows? I might get it fired up. It might not even move. Because I saw what he was working on. He was working on the transmission controller. And I know how to fix those, but it didn't look like he did. He was trying to fuck with the relays, and it's not what you do. Anyway. Well, it sucks for Victoria, It really does suck for Victoria, but whatever. And I don't even know what she did. Like, what did she do to... She told me what it was earlier. Oh, she restreamed Eric fucking with the cat. I think that's what may have got her thing banned. Oh no, it was the kid. It was the kid. The kid that was that Mike was messing with or whatever. They said that since they couldn't verify his age, that's why her channel got struck. So yeah. It's fucked up, but I told her, I was like, just start another. I guess now to start a YouTube channel, you have to show your ID or something. I'm like, that's crazy as fuck. And she said they tried to get her for ban evasion. I'm like, what is ban evasion? Fuck, I know people that have 10 alts. Yeah, and then on top of that, it's like, I don't know. How does Blackout's channel not get banned? Him like doxing people and yelling the N-word and being unhinged and shit. It's like, fuck, dude. How does his channel not get banned? Is Eric live right now? Am I getting restreamed? I'm tired. I gotta take a nap and then I gotta pick up some parts from Caterpillar in the morning. Actually, first I gotta go get that socket so that I could work on this thing before I can drive it again. Anyway. I can't even see the chat, like it moves so slow on my phone. I have no idea if you guys are like typing away or not. The last thing I say is child endangerment, she said. Uh-oh. I need an extra phone. Imagine, did anyone clip the Eric? Yeah, Little Content Farm did. Little Content Farm got a good, he got a good thing of it. Yeah. So yeah, check on Jim's Pub in a little bit. It's going to be probably about, maybe, I'm going to say 3 or 4 hours from now. In 3 or 4 hours, by like 10 or 11, their charges will for sure be up, Yeah. Crazy. I tried to warn them. I don't know that they would have listened to me anyway, but you clipped it, Fox? Did you clip Scribbles? I didn't know you had a clipping channel. I didn't know you were a clipper, dog. Fox is a clipper now. Maybe you could even play on the team, the Clippers. You don't want to play on the team? Okay. I'll leave it alone. Like falling asleep. It's time to go to the donut shop, I think. You know what I realized from the other day is your clips, you gotta fucking you gotta copy them yourself. You gotta record them yourself, because I had some clips that Jake Silver really didn't want anybody to see. And I got part of it, but Dex doesn't say his name, but that's who she's talking about. But anyway, you have to, and by the way, I did not know. I'm the one that fucking, that I sent Victoria a clip. It was something that I clipped, and I accidentally got the URL from the whole video, not just from my clip. So she posted the URL from the whole video. I forgot that that's the clip that Dex showed her boobs in. I could care less about that shit, but Victoria was convinced that Like, oh, you sent that to me maliciously. That's what everyone's saying. Like, I'm like, what? It's not, YouTube did not catch the fucking Dex's boobs in the clip. It was the people in your chat that reported you right away. Probably Jake Silver, but I'm just saying. I don't know who it was, but it's her chatters that, you know, reported that immediately and got her channel banned. So, why do people do that? You guys feel free to say TrEv said the N-word with the hard R. Report me. Report my channel. I don't care. Just start reporting the shit out of me. I mean, get me banned. I don't use it that much, so it's just like, I'll just do ban evasion and I'll make another one. I think I kept it inside the guidelines though, so good luck. Anyway, you guys have a good one. I'm gonna end this. Take a nap. Anyway, later.